Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Dylan here. We have a massive bombshell today from Tyrus from Fox News. He just had an epic moment with Donald J. Trump during his interview that I wanted to share here on my show, which I believe really helped Donald Trump defeat Kamala Harris. Tyrus is a very masculine man who admitted that he was wrong about Donald Trump and that Donald Trump actually changed his opinion of him. So let's tune in to this beautiful moment from Tyrus.
I have hundreds of employees who have said things like, you've paid medical bills, you paid mortgages, rents, you've helped get family members. There's one story in here where a brother came in with a business plan, nobody would hear him. You gave him 10 minutes, you shook his hand and you cut him a check. Yeah. Why is it so hard for you and even your team? I'm a little upset. These are things that I think the American people need to do. And I get it, you're humble because you're a father first, and a grandfather. And that's something, again, one thing we need in this country is we need a father figure again. We need husbands and boyfriends and young men we need to see that fathers are capable of great things, because we've dealt with it, especially in the last 3.5 years, a complete dismemberment of what it is to be a man. We're under attack for everything.
We are. Well, actually, manhood is under attack. I see things that are so beautiful, and the next day I see they're knocking the hell out of somebody for doing something that a day before I said, what a wonderful thing. No, we have...
Young people are really longing for men to look up to. And this bullcrap that they're trying to push, that Doug Emhoff and Tim Walz, they're reshaping masculinity. It's absolute crap. Donald Trump, I believe he helped save manhood.
Have to get back a little bit more. You know, the other thing under attack is religion. Religion was like the glue that kept this country together, and so many people are mocking it now. They mock it, and it just kept our country together. But it's absolutely under attack. And under attack by this administration.
Yeah, the way that Kamala Harris responded when those two young Christian men said that Jesus is King, Christ is Lord, when she was up there blabbering on about abortion's this, abortion that's that, and she said to them, after they said Christ is King, she said, you guys are at the wrong rally. I think y'all meant to go to the smaller one down the street. And they escorted them out. They escorted out those Christian men who proclaimed that Christ is King as they held up their cross necklace, as they got shoved out of a Kamala Harris rally that was at their university. It was those students' school that Kamala Harris showed up to and kicked them out of their own school for saying that Christ is King.
And you look at Kamala, she's worse than Biden. Biden he's out of it, okay?
Oh, yeah.
But she's actually not as smart as Biden. Biden was smarter than her. I think to this day he is. And I don't think the country can take a chance on having her. I think it's a tremendous... I don't even think it's a chance.
Well, let me ask you...
I think it would be a disaster.
Let me answer the question that was posed to her last night that she refused to answer. You debated Biden the first time, and you debated him the second time. How much of a difference did you notice from the two?
So... are you talking about her and him?
No,
or are you talking about just him?
This is interviews about you.
Well, he was different. I think he had a really bad night. I don't think it... I don't know. He had a really bad, the second time.
Yeah.
I think he had a really bad time of it. So I debated him before, and he was okay. Look, I hit him hard. I asked him about $3.5 million. Remember when Chris Wallace was protecting him? Chris Wallace is not doing so well. Chris Wallace is not Mike. But I asked him about the 3.5 given to him by the mayor of Moscow's wife. I said, how do you justify this? And then I always have 2 or 3 people to debate. The last time I had David Muir.
I call them interventions.
Oh, they're terrible. Well, David Muir.
Yeah, it's like 3-on-1 debate style against Trump.
I said, crime is through the roof, it's way up. And he said, no, it's not, it's way down. The FBI said so. Well, the FBI didn't include a lot of places.
It's funny how that is.
Yeah, the next day, you remember they announced that crime is up like 45%, so I was right. But I haven't gotten an apology from David Muir, but I don't watch him anymore. I haven't gotten...
Yeah, I'd bet money that David will not apologize to Trump for that.
An apology. No, I think Biden, look, the debate he had was not great. But I think that he's a step above her, actually.
Speaking of apologies, the brave men and women on the border, especially the horse division, their lives were put in shambles. One of the things I have on my policy list was that would you consider giving them a day at the White House? A moment to be recognized.
Are we talking what they were saying about the whips in the house, which didn't exist?
Not just them, but their families. When the President of the United States comes out and condemns them.
You set it up. We win, I'm there, because I said we have to win. If we don't win, we're not going to have a country. You're right. They were brutalized. You know, it's interesting. These people are not smart, but they're vicious. They're very vicious. And you see it. It's like fascist. It's like Marxist. I don't know what the hell it is. But the level, look at me, the weaponization of the Justice Department. Nobody's ever seen anything like it.
America, again, this is not hyperbole. This is a guy, I don't fly private jets. I fly every airport I go to all over the country. 4 years ago.
Are you able to use like one seat? Because you are
first class. First class, of course. Yes, one seat. Yeah.
Well, that means you have to stay wealthy.
Well,
right?
Or keep billing Fox. One or the other.
That's even better.
But
I like that even better.
So really cool moment from Tyrus where he just really praised Trump, and they actually talked about manhood being under attack and religion too. And luckily Donald Trump beat Kamala Harris, but you got to give a lot of credit to Tyrus. I also wanted to say that they actually recognized Tyrus. This was right after Trump won, that Tyrus predicted correctly Trump winning in a landslide. Tyrus knew all along. A lot of people go, oh, it's a tight race, it's a tight race. No, Tyrus said he's gonna win. It's gonna be a quick decision. Let's tune in.
I'm gonna get the gloating out of the way, Tyrus. You were right. You said it wouldn't be close. You said it would be over by 10 p.m., off by an hour or so.
No, West Coast time.
Yeah.
From the West Coast, baby, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Beard looks good, feels
Yes.
good. I think we're so unburdened. I'm gonna miss the bongos, but not enough.
It's so awesome. Tyrus was correct. You know, so many people on Fox were saying, oh, it's such a tight race. It's a tight race. Kamala can do it. Kamala can do it. Tyrus the whole time goes, it ain't gonna be close. And we're gonna know very quickly. And he was right. So anyways, guys, major update today from Tyrus on Fox News. I personally really like Tyrus. I think, you know, him being vulnerable in that position with Donald Trump and actually breaking down, you could tell he was very well prepared for that interview. I really liked how he showed up with a stack of papers. You know, obviously Tyrus took that interview very seriously. He prepared himself. He asked very meaningful questions throughout the entire interview, not just softball questions, but actually, you know, did a lot of research and took that interview very seriously, which you got to give a lot of credit to Tyrus for, right? He showed up, he delivered, and I believe he helped Trump. Because remember, Tyrus is a former fighter. He's a Fox News host now. He comes from a very difficult life. He made it out and he's very successful, but he is a masculine, manly guy. And I think a lot of people relate to Tyrus in that way who, you know, otherwise, you know, maybe they didn't really support Trump, but they saw the route that Tyrus took mentally to get to support Trump. So, huge update today from Tyrus. Let me know your thoughts down below. Take care and God bless.